Hey guys, I'm gonna make a new recipe, something I'm gonna try. It's a seitan recipe. It's a turkey or a vegan turkey deli slice style seitan recipe by maple.spice.com. And let me go ahead and show you the ingredients. Hey everybody, here are the ingredients for the vegan turkey style deli slices. Um, First we have half a cup of white beans drained and rinsed. And then in this measuring cup over here, I have 1 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and half a teaspoon of a vegan Worcestershire sauce. Let me grab the bottle and show you what that looks like. Okay, so here's the brand of vegan Worcestershire sauce I use. It's Annie's Natural Organic Worcestershire Sauce. All vegan, all yummy. It's really good. Go ahead and give it a try. Okay. Next are some spices. I'd say there's one specialty spice that you're going to need, which is smoked sea salt, and you can get it at Trader Joe's. So that's going to give the turkey that probably like a smoked turkey flavor like you used to have with your smoked turkey breast meat. So here are my notes for the spices. Let's see, we've got 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast in there. That's the yellow stuff. A teaspoon of garlic powder. Half a teaspoon of the smoked sea salt, nummy nummy, and then let's see, it calls for half a teaspoon each of dried thyme and sage, which I did not have. I only had one of them, so I used a whole teaspoon of poultry seasoning. And then last but not least is the Vital Wheat gluten. I got mine, it's the Bob's Red Mills Vital Wheat gluten flour. Sprouts, Whole Foods, some grocery stores might carry it as well. So those are the ingredients, and let's get cooking. Hey everybody. So in the recipe she says to take all of the dry ingredients and she puts them in a mortar and pestle and grinds them up. Well, I have one, but this is going to be easier I think, so I'm just going to use my spice grinder. I'm going to put it all in here. I think the reason that she's going to have us grind this up a little bit is so everything's evenly distributed throughout the seitan to give you a really good even flavor. So this is the first time using this. Woohoo! So I'm just going to pop that on and let it whiz. Maybe. Haha, just kidding. It worked a second ago. There we go! Yay! Looks pretty good. Really well combined. That worked out pretty well. Alright, next step. So she also says to put the white beans, cannellini beans, Great Northern white beans, whatever your beans are, in the mortar and pestle as well. I'm going to see how they do in my spice grinder. So let me come back to you on that one. Alright, as you can see, it did a decent job. There's a couple of beans left in there, so when I spoon this out, I'll go ahead and crush those up, but it made it nice and creamy like she called for. This was just easier for me than pulling out my big huge food processor to grind up half a cup of beans, so we're going to stick with this for now. I'm sure you can use a fork and just mush it up really well. This took about, I don't know, 1 to 2 minutes of pulsing and opening it and stirring it around to get the beans down in there. So there's one of your options to get your half a cup of white beans nice and creamy. Alright, so next I'm going to whisk the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. We're going to pour just a little bit of it in over the beans and stir that together, and then we're going to pour the rest of it in a little at a time slowly so it gets really well incorporated. Alright, so here's everything mixed together. Still really liquidy, but it's got a lot of flavor. I'm going to go ahead and take that out. We're going to add in the 1.5 cups of the Vital Wheat gluten and mix until combined. I'm going to use a spoon for now, but I'll probably get in there with my hands. And then once it's combined, you're going to want to flour the surface with a little more of the Vital Wheat gluten flour, and then you're going to knead this a little bit, and I'll come back to you with that. Alright, so as you can see, it's just come together for me. I'm going to knead it into a log shape like it says, kind of like what you see most seitan in. Once you've kneaded it into a log shape, you're going to wrap it really tight in the foil. Make sure that the seams are completely covered. You don't want water getting there and making it all gross. And then we're going to put it to steam in whatever steamer you got. And I think it says steam for about an hour. So I will come back to you after that step. Alright everybody, there's the loaf that I made. Kind of a crude log shape, but it'll do. There's a little tear in the foil right here, but I've got a lot of foil. So I'm going to wrap this up really tight and I'm going to put it to steam. Like I said, we're going to put it to steam for about an hour, and then after that it's going to bake. I will come back to you when it's ready to bake. Alright guys, I put it into steam. As a reminder, make sure you keep an eye on your water level so it doesn't boil out completely and scorch. So there it is, all wrapped up tight, and I got a slight simmer going on. You can already see the steam forming. So I will come back to you in an hour. Alright everybody, it's been about 45 minutes. When you have about 15 minutes left, go ahead and turn your oven on to 350 and get it nice and heated up, and then we're going to put the turkey loaf log in the oven. Alright, so the 45 minutes is up. Let's reveal with all the steam. Yay, you can't see anything. So anyways, I'm going to take the turkey loaf and we're going to put it in the oven and we're going to bake it for about a half an hour, and then you need to let it cool completely before you try to slice it. So I'll be back with y'all in a half an hour. Alright, it's been 30 minutes. As you can see, the turkey loaf log is sitting just on the bare rack like the recipe called for. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out. Gonna let it cool completely and then I can slice it. I'll probably wait about another half hour or so because I want to slice into it now and see if it tastes good. So I'll be back with you soon. So I went ahead and unwrapped it so it would cool a little bit quicker. Looks pretty good. Got like a nice spongy texture. So I think once it cools it'll be a lot firmer and that's when it's easier to slice. Nice little up close. You can tell some of the beans didn't quite mash up all the way, but I'm sure that'll be okay. And it actually smells really, really good. So I'm hoping that it tastes really, really good too. See y'all soon. Okay, so it's been about 10 seconds. I'm super impatient. So there's the inside. Still nice and steamy hot. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little bite, see how it tastes, and then let you guys know. Hey everybody, so I'm going to go ahead and do a live taste. Hopefully it tastes good. Here it is. Yummy, yummy. Hopefully. Tastes like seitan. It's not bad. It's got a good chewy texture. I say what the heck, give it a try. It needs to cool down all the way so I can try it as a deli meat, see if it'll be okay that way. The way she posted it, she had it on a toasted bagel with vegan cream cheese, I believe. So again, this recipe came from MapleSpice.com. Go ahead and check it out. It was the vegan turkey style deli slices, I believe is what it was called. But I will go ahead and put a link in the description below. So I hope you all like it. Have a great day. See y'all later. Bye.